What's going on,
Oh man.
everybody? What is going on with you guys? Welcome to No Cap High School Football Show. Yours truly, Will I Am, and the Don. What's going on, Don? How you doing, sir?
What's going on, brother? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's Monday, kind of like a lazy Monday. Kind of cold outside, but still could be colder. It's all
Could be
good this
cold.
way.
Could be colder. Could be a lot of snow. Woke up, it was some snow. I'm like, come on, bro. We ain't doing this today. We ain't
Yeah.
doing it this day. Quit all
Right.
that stuff. Get this stuff up out of here. Big time. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I hope your teams won. I hope that's high school, college, NFL, whatever it is. I hope everybody's team
No.
won and did whatever. As we go ahead and embark on the last No Cap High School football show this year, to
Mhm.
give you guys a little insight. We'll take a little couple of weeks break off, and then we'll get geared up for the basketball season. Have something special for that. We're gonna change the format and do what we need to do to go ahead and highlight the girls and the boys. It's been a wonderful, wonderful year, season. Sprinkle in a little flag football coverage. We'll definitely hit that a little bit more next season. But congratulations to Assumption for going ahead and winning that back to back. And actually, tomorrow
Back
I'm
to
going to have one
back.
of the stars of the team, Miss Miss Kentucky flag football herself, will be joining
Mm.
me on the Will Show. So we're going to go ahead and rock and roll with that one. If you missed the shows yesterday, shame on you. Submission session and the Mark and Will Show, it's still available. You can go back and watch them. You know what I'm saying? On all the platforms. You see them on the bottom, scrolling big time. Also, shout out to My Wild Beer Company. They just had their ninth anniversary as they go into number
Mm.
10. So, congratulations to them. In Touch Therapy, Dr. Dion Woods, and also a new one as you see, T shirt hooligan. It's a sponsor of the show, so everything they do, go ahead and get that merch there. You can get some no caps, the Will Show, and they're working on some more things for us. So make sure you check them out big time. Um, you know how it is. We're gonna hit a running because today's show, and then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of that Derby City magic for you guys too. Derby City Sports Review Show. Shout out to Trav. He's under the weather, so he's not going to join us. His voice, I guess, all mess been all that screaming and everything else, cheering on teams or something. I don't know. Hopefully, he's feel better though. I actually do know why, but
Probably
it's
sick
okay.
from the. Yeah, that's
I do know why. I do know
like.
why. No, 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 no. I'll tell you after the show. It ain't even like that, but I'll tell you after the show. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what happened on that one. But I hope everybody, where you at? We need everybody. If you watched it in the past, I want to thank you guys for the support you continue to show and has showed in the season. Like I said, we'll go into basketball and head to softball, baseball, stuff like that. So appreciate you big time. All right, man. We had some games. Championship game on Friday and Saturday. And some of them is the same old people. They keep winning. But it is what it is. And sometimes you get that school that gets the first championship. Boom! It hits home, boy. KCD 20,
All right.
Raceland 16. Hats off to KCD for getting their first ship. And this is definitely dear to us because one of our brothers graduated from KCD, and I know in his lifetime he probably never thought he'd hear that KCD win a championship. Well, you guys did. And you guys have been building and building momentum year after year after year. And what they do, man, they cracked the ceiling and got them one over a good Raceland team. I see a lot of people was trying to roll with Raceland and all this kind of stuff like this. KCD
Mm-hmm.
stuck to the course. Every every week when we covered and talked about them, if you look at everything, it stays the same. You really don't have a lot of people getting for 200 yards, 300 like that. They are a team, and they won it big time as a team. And congratulations to, like I said, the KCD for taking care of business. It got to feel good, especially when you was the first game. on Friday. You can leave there and you have the whole
Right.
weekend to party and do what you got to do. Because we know the Lamborghinis are rolling. We know that pep rally is tough. If it ain't happened yet, it's going to be tough. Bring the lights out, all that stuff. But very impressive. Don, what you got on KCD?
All right, all right, all right. KCD family overcomes Raceland after losing the past 2 years to Raceland in the semifinals. So now pay back some mother. Hey, and this is Raceland loses for the state final for the fourth straight season.
Wow.
With that being said,
Wow. Kind of
and
tough.
you know about this game, KCD got out with the yardage. So the yardage, they got out yardage, I would say. Total yards. KCD had a total of 171 yards total.
Wow.
Compared to racing with 364.
Woo.
But KC said it doesn't even matter
At all.
So with that being said, they had Deion Davison. Now check this out before I even say this man's average. Deion Davison has just carried the ball 22 times before this game.
Get ready
22 times. That's it.
Already know that.
Because right.
Never seen
So
that game.
this game though, right. That's what I was like. Wait, hold up. Who's this guy? You ain't seen him earlier. So he had 10 rushes for 78 yards and a touchdown. Plus he had a 28-yard reception. All right. And his touchdown was a 25-yard touchdown run at that. We got Caden Long. Caden Long was 5 for 5, 55 yards passing. Tyler Wilson had 6 carries for 24 yards rushing. Parker Rudolph, he ended up getting him a 1-yard touchdown run in. And 12 with a 12-yard total rushing. We had Miller Bates with 2 receptions for 37 yards. And the defense stood strong.
Tackles,
7 players.
That's a lot of tackles.
7 players over 11 tackles. With Case Fanny with 18 total tackles and Rocco Huffman with 18 total tackles also. 2 tackles for loss and 1 sack. I'm telling you, KCD held it down at the end. That's a lot of tackles.
How many tackles on there? Wasn't 130 some tackles on there? Look at that. Because only reason I'm saying this, and I'm not trying to poo-poo on nobody's stuff. When I look at Raceland, they only had, they only ran 84 plays. You can't have that many tackles. If you, I don't
know.
It must be
everybody
a one.
Getting on tackle.
I think somebody must have added a little bit too many ones, because that's unless everybody's got an assist, because that's overkill. Like for real. When I saw that,
everybody got a tackle.
I saw that, I was like, wait a minute now. 130. Like I said, somebody must have accidentally put them ones. You know what I'm saying? Because that's come on. There's no way you're getting 138
I see
tackles.
what you said.
They only They only had it for 84 plays. There's no way. Looks good.
Another interception.
Looks good. Play good. Feel good.
Oh.
But at the end of the day, they defense did what they needed to do and stop them. So, like you said, being out rushed, allowing 262 and running for 116, passing for 55, only giving up 68. I mean, that's true grit, man, to take care of that. But y'all, hey, man, go on put my name down here. Go on put
you got to tackle
Woods,
too.
yeah. 10 of them. 10. I need 10 of them.
The managers, the managers got to tackle. A couple of cheerleaders got a tackle.
Bro,
assistant coach got a tackle.
I thought I was looking at the season stats when I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. I went down, I said 130. I said, man, that bad enough. You can't really mess with the poll, so I'm probably just name the MVPs for Wednesday. But wow, yeah, okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
sounds good. Good. Hey, anyway,
Looks good,
champions,
like you said.
champions. That's all I got to
Champions,
say. Champions.
KCD.
Put whatever you want in the books. What they say, put whatever you want in the books. But somebody put too many ones in that column, though. Somebody put too many ones in that column.
Bro,
That's okay. That's all right. We got to stay
this is
focused.
crazy.
This is a short. This is a short show. Stay focused.
Right, that's
Owens Catholic, Owensboro
like
Catholic
put a divider up.
loses to Lexington Christians 33-28. Been saying this. I don't know. I think T Rock was trying to say Catholic. Even though Owensboro Catholic, like I said, they done won. I think it was last year with Brady Atwell doing this thing. But Lexington Christian, their schedule just had you believing because, like I
Yeah.
said, the teams they lost all played for the championship, and actually two of them won the championship because the two of them face each other. Lexington Christian, hell of a season. Way to turn around. They started 1-3, 1-3,
1-3.
and didn't lose no more, and got a state
It
championship
was top heavy.
for Lex. Lex got him a ship.
Yeah.
Got him a ship. Got him one. Got him one. Louisville got three, but they got one. They got one. It's all good. It's okay. It's okay. What you get on there for Lexington Christian, man?
Lexington Christian ain't a whole lot. I know, about it being Lexington Christian, they right down the street and around the corner and over the woods. It was a crowd of 7,432 to watch him at Kroger Field there. You got Nash Welling, who was 14 of 20 for 227 yards, 2 touchdowns, plus he rushed for 47 yards and 2 tutties. Man,
Yeah, he did his
Nash gonna
stuff.
be playing.
Yeah, he did his stuff.
Yeah, Devin Hood. Devin Hood had 22 carries, 99 yards rushing, and 1 touchdown. Plus, he had 9 total tackles and an interception. Tyler King had 6 receptions for 91 yards. Sam Person had 4 receptions for 90 yards and a touchdown. Plus, he had an interception. The defense, let me throw a couple guys in here. The defense held their opponents for negative 13 yards.
Woo-wee.
And Aiden Lyons had 11 total tackles for the game. Lexington Christian.
You had to pick your poison. We know that Owensboro Catholic, throws the ball all the way around. For them to go ahead and negative 13, man, that was powerful. That's powerful, bro. Hey, we're going to slow you down. But we also going to pass for 223 and rush for 149. This, oh my gosh, did they have a lot of turnovers themselves? Because this seemed like it should have been a little bit of distance. You were talking about sweating a little bit. Because we know Owensboro Catholic got some studs on their team. But, hey, Lexington Christian, congratulations. Taking care of business. Do what you do. Been impressed, like I said, all year when we keep on seeing what you guys did. So, hey, congratulations. Next up, we actually came after this one. Boyle County. There was cold. 34, Franklin County 0. It was definitely cold. It was cold. And for our family, it was hard. It was hard to see them. You know what I'm saying? In this situation, but like I said, man, I've been a part and among of some teams that went 4 to 5 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? Only got one. It's kind of tough, but you at least had an opportunity to play for a championship. And we know how strong Franklin County is, right? We know that, they just keep on building, just keep building. But Boyle County, man, hey, if you can't watch them and not be impressed, man, hey, Seneca driver, stop playing, bro. He's like Tyler Warren out there, man. He look like Bowers out there. Dude is huge, bro. Like
Dirty
he's
though.
huge,
He's a
dude.
big boy.
Man, the one he got 40 scholarship offers. Dude is huge, man. I mean, even on that fake field goal or whatever, and he called it, dude really didn't even he just extended. Everybody else was jumping. He just
Yeah, he
extended.
was. He
Dude
was
is
just.
huge, man. Yeah, yeah. Give me that. Dude is man, it looked like
Right.
it looked like Tecmo Bowl out there, dude. Dude's just he's huge, man. And then he's got all these other fast people around him. You know what I'm saying? Other athletes that can do what they need to do. Boy, count man, they said, you know what? We lost quite a few. We lost some studs, and it makes no difference. And they took care of business. Very, very impressed. And man, whew, I and that's what I wanted to see too. On this game, I wanted to see how this was going to be with Knox versus Boyle County, right? With their DBs versus their receivers. Man, they was keyed in on our guy Delano. They was keyed in on him. They knew who there it is. Let
Yeah.
everybody else beat us. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make sure we watch him and shadow him and do what we got to do. Man, that was tough, man. That
He
was
did.
tough. What was your thoughts on the game besides freezing?
Oh man, like you said though, it was like Mr. Driver though. Mr. Driver was out there, and seeing him in real life, in tech of the on technicolor anything, reading about what his size is, and you seen him in real life, like, oh yeah, that's a big guy. You just like man, and he's out there handling business. No wonder his numbers the way he is, and one of the offers and everything else. He's and Boyle County is like, yeah, we here for business. Like we've been here, like
Always.
we've been here. Yeah. So, like, hey, just tell you something interesting. This is their second shutout in the championship game in the last 3 years.
Mm.
In 2023, they took Covenant Catholic 41-0 in 2023, and they went in 20. They won from this is the they won four straight from 2020 to 2023. So now they back to winning another one again. So, they like this is what we do. So with that being said, you got Jaden Smith Eisel. Mr. Smith, he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
30. Yeah. He was they make sure. I'm like reading this down. I'm like, hold up. Did I
No,
write
you right.
this down right?
You
I
right.
know I did.
You right.
Yeah, yeah,
30.
yeah. I thought so. Yeah. 30 rush attempts for 208 yards and 2 touchdowns. We got Mr. Seneca Driver had 9 receptions, 39 yards. Oh, no, no.
Rushing.
Matter of fact, that was rushing. 9 rushing, 9 attempts, 39 yards rushing with 2 tutties. Plus he had a 23-yard touchdown reception, and that's the one we saw right up. He made it look easy. Yep. So, but he had. Then we go into where we at? Smith had so Mr. Jaden Smith's his TD runs was of 23 yards and a 50-yard run.
Mm.
The defense only allowed 92 yards of offense, 8 yards rushing, and 84 yards passing. And now this makes Boyle County's 13th state title.
13.
Mm.
13.
Mm.
That's a lot, Don.
13.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. 13.
Yeah.
Also, two things. Shout out to Daryl Yancey. 4 tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks for Boyle County. Did his thing. Mr. Driver is also impressive because he had 5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a sack, and he'll be out there outside linebacker covering people. He's unfair, boy. Like, yeah, dude, like, yeah. That's why you see, man, especially, you know what I'm saying, 4A and different stuff like that. And you dude is huge, and he balled. He balled. What's up? Miss Odom, how you doing? We got to see
Hold
Got
on.
to see her and everything else. Hey, hell of a season for your son. Big time. Like I said, getting the opportunity to play for him the championship, you definitely want to win it, but have an opportunity that they know you played in the last game. A lot of athletes don't get an opportunity. A lot of athletes don't even hell. Back in the
Yeah.
day, didn't even make it to the playoffs. Playoffs. Yeah, some of them just it ain't like it is around robin around here. Everybody makes it. Some people didn't make it at all and never played for in the playoffs. So, congratulations to
Playoffs.
Franklin County and definitely Boyle County. Keep on winning, man. That's all they do, man. Keep winning. Congratulations. All right, next up we have. Oh man, hey, I didn't even do them right, man. Let me put that on there. Let that go and get the Air Force on there, bro. They deserve it. They get that Air Force.
Boyle
That's
County.
shutout.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
shutout.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
T Rock said he wished he could have his belt because he was ready to rock and roll today. And I said, you can't do fam like that, man. You can't do fam like that. So, that's not the reason why it's not on there. But, he knew he couldn't do fam like that. I think he was going to do fam like that, though. He was going to try to do fam like that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, he kept on doing
He wasn't
people
gonna hold back.
all year long. Cal, 42-7. Cal is this. My gosh, man. God's going to enlighten you guys on some stuff. But let me go and get them a rib dinner. Because they take care of business. They've been taking care of business for years now. Ain't nothing changed. We said it. When we previewed this, we was like, yeah, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to get beat. And it was Mary. Took it on the chin.
We kind of
Took it on the chin.
We kind of said this before.
Yeah. Took it on the chin. And very, very impressed, like I said, man. You cannot say enough for Coach Cantwell and his staff and the players that he have, man. And it's crazy because when Don tell you guys these numbers, Lord have mercy. It shouldn't shock you though, because this is how these numbers been all year long. When you look at this, man, it's ridiculous. In the playoffs, let me see. In the playoffs, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in the playoffs, they score 54 points, 48, 48, 56, and in the championship game, 42. The most somebody scored against them was last week, Bell County 20. They different, man. They different. McGon tell them these stats, and y'all ain't gonna believe them, but these stats have been like this for these players all year long. All year long. What you got, Don?
All right. So let me see. Where do I start? So let's start here. All right. This is their fourth straight title. They're six overall. They right now they are on a 22 game win streak. The best in the state, of course. Their final 9 games ended with the running clock. They are the 17. They are the 17. The 7th. Let's say that the 17. The 7th team. Let me get
okay. You just confused
right.
the shit out of me.
It all seemed like right. It always like one word. The 7th team in Kentucky history to win their 4th straight title. They stepped on the field. Now they come off the field with the player of the year, the lineman of the year, and the coach of the year. Yes, they do.
Of course.
Mr. Jackson Burke, the sophomore, has broke a national record.
Lord have mercy.
With his 83.3% completion rate. For the season, he was 214 of 257. He goes down in the history books with that. Breaks the record. So with that being said, Jackson Burke was 14 of 14 for 324 yards and 5 tutties. 5. I say 5, 5, 5. Woo! Jeffrey, Mr. Jeffrey Vazana.
Mm.
3 carries, 26 yards, 1 touchdown. Tyree Stoner, 6 carries, 24 yards. He had 1 reception for 36 yards. Jaheed Brown, y'all know what he does. 6 receptions, 190 yards with 2 tutties. Stone Perkins, 3 receptions for 56 yards and 2 tutties and an interception. On defense, we got Jackson Settle, 14 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss and an interception. And then we have Makai Newsom for 12 total tackles and a half a tackle for loss. Yes, Cal doing what Cal does. I tell you, when is Cal going to beat?
Ain't nothing you can say, bro. Because the crazy thing, Jahad Brown, man, I mean, 98 catches for the season, 1,566 yards, 24 TDs. Gaines Howard, 60 catches for 1,014 yards, 14 TDs. Jackson Burke, like the Don said, 214 out of 257, 53 TDs and 1 interception for the season.
That is crazy.
1 interception. 3,526 yards. 1 interception.
Mad crazy.
That's mad crazy. That don't make sense, bro.
And he's a sophomore.
Sophomore. Whew. Yeah, I better get used to that. They probably gonna have 2 more, at least 2 more. They might break the record. I don't know what the record is as far as the state of Kentucky of championships in a row. But bro, it's gonna be really hard because you got to think Jahai Brown ain't nothing but a junior too. I mean, he's a junior.
Yeah.
Like we talking about these dudes. It's ridiculous. Mr. Hall, Kellen Hall, was considered like the best offensive lineman in the state. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, it's a lot of. They have a lot, and they lost. They lost some marquee players who went to other schools. It didn't matter. It didn't matter at all.
It didn't.
It didn't make a difference. We like to win championships, and they do, and they did. Congratulations to Cal Satirians taking care of business, man. Hell, they haven't even been in existence that long, and they already got that many championships. Right. Wow, impressive. Next, Pulaski County, Owensboro. Owensboro beats them 35-7. Mr. Hampton and company decided they want to go ahead and go and get that chip again. Congratulations to Owensboro. Great season, Pulaski County. Like I said, you guys always support and rock with them on our polls and anything that we do. We know they got a hell of a backing support system. It seems like they just ran into a buzzsaw, man. It seems like they just ran into a team that had a little bit more than them and took care of business on this. So what you got with Owensboro?
Oh, man. Battery about to go low. Let's see here. We got DeMarcus Gainaway, 13 of 18, 148 yards, 1 tutty, 1 interception, but he had 45 yards rushing also. We had Evan Hampton, 11 rushes, 108 yards, and 3 tutties. Kingston Dillard, 7 receptions, 62 yards. And the defense, let's put it like this, the defense. I'm just going to.
You see the total, don't you? You see the total. So you see the total. So you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on the other. I'm going to go on the other side. Go ahead. Go ahead, do your thing.
Well, I'm just going to hit this real quick. Defense had 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery. Ty Ashley had 18 total tackles, and Elijah Hampton had 14 total tackles. but there was some tackling machines out there for everything. The books, if the books are right, we might have to go back and check them again
Well,
tomorrow. But
what it
hey,
is, what it is. If you had a hand on a player, they was giving an assist. That's what it is because they have 81 assists. So you're talking about hell. Most teams run 60 plays, if that, if that. So pretty much everybody's touching. Everybody got a leg, got an arm, and come on, man. We a little bit too
everybody's in
generous.
there. They
We're a
all
little
over
bit
the
too
ball.
generous. Yeah, we're a little bit too generous, dude. That's crazy. That's not worse than the other ones. That's not worse than the other ones.
Right.
But
Plug up this machine.
you good. But no, great win. Like the Don said, interceptions, fumble, forced fumble. Mr. T Green, Omarion T, he did his thing. You know, he had a
Oh yeah.
interception, had a defensive forced fumble, had
Mm-hmm.
nine tackles. So hey, I mean, I'm not saying you can't have that many, but it had, like I said, it had to be 2 or 3 people on these tackles each time, bro. Because 101 tackles in the game is ridiculous. That's too much.
Like, who was the other team? Who did we say the other team was with the
But they
with
don't
the
have
big
they don't
tackles?
have their stats though. Oh, with the big
Oh,
KCD,
okay.
KCD had
Yeah.
they had
Okay,
100.
KCD.
They had 134.
Yeah. So it was all on the suit. Everybody. That's what he said.
It was
Everybody
like
got attacked.
it was like they was out there playing Twister. Left arm, right arm. I mean, goodness gracious, everybody touched everybody. But nah, good win, Owensboro. Took care of business. All right, the champ is here. The champ is
Mm-mm.
here. The
What
champ,
time?
Trinity, 28 South Warren 14. First of all, hats off to South Warren. They had a hell of a year. Hell of a year. Was undefeated and did their thing big time. Big time. Very, very, very impressive with their year. They just ran it. I mean, Trinity does what Trinity wants to do. They can beat you many ways. And they did. And they have. And they got another championship. It doesn't stop.
Another one.
Another one. And another one. And another one. And this right here, man, we all knew it. Well, not we all. I mean, somebody had St. X. But
The
two
beginning of the
thirds
season.
two
Beginning of
thirds
the
of two-thirds of the panel knew that Trinity was gonna win another one. And like I said, for this game to be this close, 28-14, hats off to South Warren. Because
right.
Trinity's have so many, man. They have so many clips, bro. They keep going and going, and it doesn't stop. And the scary thing is that QB1 will be back, running back be back. I mean, it's not gonna stop, bro. I mean, you're gonna have to really bring somebody in from another state, 2 or 3, or have some parts moved from other schools to come and do because and we know they can recruit, like St. X can recruit, Manual can recruit with these different programs and private schools and stuff. They gonna keep winning, man. Let's keep winning. And when you do have that team, take a rock and roll, you bet not miss. When you come for the king, you bet not miss. When you have that team that's a legitimate threat, you better win it. Because we done seen it before where Trinity's been 6-5 or 5-5 in a regular season and win the whole damn thing. They're different. And all they do is win, 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 no matter what. Congratulations, Trinity. Did you find anything on the Shamrocks?
And it's funny that you said that. It must be in between in the last 30 minutes. They put the stats up.
I
So
see
yes,
it.
they
I
did.
see
I'll
it.
be
I
damned.
see it.
Yes, sir. Yes. So we have some stats to tell. QB1 was 12 for 25 for 162 yards. I mean, it's so funny because I look on, go to the Mr. Frank, go to some of his
Mm-hmm.
stats, what he got, and it'd be two different. So it's like,
Yeah, yeah,
which
oh
one do you
yeah.
take?
Right,
So,
right.
right. So, well, before I get heavily into that, so look, this is Trinity's third straight win. Third straight title, I mean. Third
Mm-hmm.
straight. This is their 30th title in the 71 seasons for St. X. I
Sickening.
mean, Trinity. Since you said, yeah, you said St.
There
X,
you
made me
go.
think of put St.
Still
X in
try.
there.
You
But
trying
yeah,
to
for
give
Trinity.
Saint X State championships?
Trying to get.
Man, come on, bro. Come on. Stop playing. Stop
That's
playing.
what it was. That's what it was, too. So we got Jamari Berry. He had 10 rushes for 78 yards and 2 tutties. Ashton Taylor, he had 6 carries for 65 yards and 1 tutty. Caleb Warren had 4 receptions for 64 yards. Cross Watson had 4 receptions for 60 yards and a tutty.
Mm,
Now let's go down to the defense. Elijah Barnes Crum. He
Burns
had
Crump.
9 total tackles. Yep. Oh, I say Crump. Yep, Crump. We had Mr. Benian Brain. What's that?
Brennan Lowe.
I need to bring the.
You got it. Brennan Lowe.
Yeah, I gotta bring the computer closer. Yeah, the tablet need to be closer to me. There we go. For 9 tackles, 9 total tackles for 2 defensive sacks. Luke Vise, he had 9 total tackles, and then we got Miles House. Miles House had an interception. Mr. Lowe had an interception, and Mr. Elijah Burns Crump had an interception. So it's 3 interceptions, and that's what their defense does. That's what they do. They hold them off, and they was able to hold South Warren down because South Warren just had, they did their thing because they threw for 274 yards, but they only rushed for 39 total yards
I
rushing.
saw that.
So
Saw that.
it was a battle out there, just to think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. It was a
And
battle
he
that if
came
you
out on top.
throwing all them interceptions, that ain't that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
lets you know you slinging a little
yeah.
bit too much. Also, shout out to Jabari Frost, 5 tackles, a half tackle for loss, and a sack. Tell your pops to say hi. I know he's probably watching this, Mr. Frost. You know who that Frost is, don't you?
Oh,
The
yeah.
linebacker.
I had to think about that. Yeah,
Linebacker, Bermuda Triangle.
Frost.
Bermuda Triangle for all you
Yeah.
Louisville Cardinals fans. Y'all know. Mr. Frost, big time. Congratulations. Like I said, man, all they do is win, man. Congratulations to Coach Cobb and all them and taking care of business. This impressive program. 30, 30
Mm,
out of
30.
70 years. Come on, man. Almost half the time they was in existence, they got a state
Almost
championship.
half.
That's
Almost
that.
half their years they've been in
Hey,
existence.
hey, all you guys who was in 4A and 6A, I jumped and all that, get your shit together. That's 30. I don't know too many other schools in the nation that has 30. 30
Mm,
in that short
30.
period of time. Sensational. Sensational. Congratulations to
Right.
all the champions. And like I said, with these I don't know. I mean, I'll double check and look at it tonight. If not, I'll just go ahead and just name, pick it out. Because like I said, they wait. It's always like this every year. Wait.
Yep.
Then they drop it. So it's nothing new with that one. But it's very impressive. Great season, guys. We had some schools that really impressed us. Was doing some things out there and almost made it. We had some schools that didn't have a good year, and hopefully next year we got a lot of coaching vacancies. We got a
Coaching.
lot of
Yeah.
schools that are missing coaches. If I hear one more time who I think is gonna be a Bulldog coach, I'm gonna lose my mind. Lose my mind. Who's gonna be the Saint X coach? Who's gonna be? I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of great candidates, and it's just the ads. They gonna see what's going on, what's needed, Everybody has a specific type that you want, what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You need a leader of young men, big time. Whoever fits that category and is passionate about the school and the players and have a great work relationship. You know what I'm saying, with the ads and the principal. Hey, yeah. I just know my school. I'm very confident in who they would select. Coach Kelsey is going to go ahead and do what he has to do, and
Yeah.
Coach Kathy, which is the principal Kathy, and Coach Kelsey's the AD. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not worried about anything. So great season, guys. Thank you guys for the support on that one. I do want to go ahead and shift gears into some NFL, NFL. Derby City time. Derby City time. All right, let's go. This is about three things. This is about three things, and then we off. Colts may turn to Philip Rivers.
I seen
They are bringing him in to make sure all his faculty works. Dude is 44.
Damn.
Yeah. Dude's 44. Dude's 44. Dude is 44. You know that guy you was sitting next to at the bar that's 44 and tired of
Yeah.
working. Look like he done got hit by a Mack truck. Yeah. Philip Rivers is, he still got to be in some kind of shape. The arms got to be, he does. I think he does like coach's sons and stuff like that in high school. He got a lot of offsprings. He has a lot of offspring, so he's chucking the ball around. But the Colts. Yesterday we talked about the Colts on the Mark and Will show, and they in trouble. We know Riley Leonard cannot lead them.
Right.
Uh, cannot lead them. Cannot lead them. And so they're in desperate mode. And this right here lets you know because if you don't win these games, you're not going to the playoffs. You're not going to playoffs, right? And you done wasted one of the best years for Mr. Jonathan Taylor. Because once you have no quarterback, everybody's up there, and he's not getting those running lanes. And so they knew but y'all couldn't get no. I mean, Flacco already got. Well, hell, maybe the Bengals would have worked something underneath the table and cut Flacco and and let him go, because you best believe if Flacco was available, they would have got him. But you went and you trying to get an old ass 44-year-old quarterback who hasn't played in what 3 years.
I can't. I'm just gonna
You
say
might
I
as well
can't
just
remember when.
go get Romo. Hell, just go get Troy Aikman. He's 59, 60. He look like he's in
They
great
could have
shape.
called Teddy. They could have called Teddy up.
Teddy who? Bridge. He's with the Bucks.
Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere. He's with the Bucks still. They calling people who's at Walmart. They calling people who's at home chilling. Yeah, sitting there and collecting dimes and shit. Yeah, no, they had that's. But you couldn't find. I mean, for real, like that dude, like, wow. But if the whole thing is, can he throw the ball? If he can throw the ball, then I see it. If he can't throw the ball, it doesn't matter, because as soon as he get hit, he's gonna implode big time.
Right.
Did you see this? And what's your thoughts on Old Man Rivers?
I seen it, and it is the thing about it, because what made me see it at first was when they had. I didn't know that your boy Riley Leonard got hurt,
Yeah,
so he's hurt. So now they like.
desperate.
So I was like, so what the hell? Now that then I go reading into it and say, yeah. So they contacting, Philip Rivers, the retired Philip Rivers up, and he's coming in. What? I
That's
mean,
crazy.
isn't Philip been out the game for a minute? Like, isn't he a substitute teacher somewhere or something? Like,
He's raising them
like,
kids.
what is going?
He got about 10 kids. He's raising them
Yeah,
kids.
he does got a man. He does.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even get out there. Like, Man,
What's that
so
workout look like
hey,
though? What's that work like? He's got to work out like this to make sure he holds up because after he throws the ball 60 times in the workout, he's done.
yeah, it's
That's
I can't
crazy.
see it.
It's great. Look, turn to retire NFL great as an emergency solution. God dang, man. Go get Luck, Andrew Luck, while he's on the sidelines of Stanford as a GM and running up and down the field. He ain't doing nothing. Tell him, come on, hand the ball off,
Mm,
throw it 10 yards, and that's it. Wow, that's sickening.
that's what happened though. I mean, you think about that back though. Andrew Luck retired, even though you're gonna say the man looked out for his own health. Man, hell, that's probably more players probably need to do that. But still, at the
True,
same time,
true.
like man, he retired. He retired early on them. They wasn't expecting that. It was like,
Hell no.
it
He's still
comes
be the
down to it.
quarterback. He's still
Right.
be the quarterback. Yeah. Wow. That's how, you know what, though, Don? That's how important it is, the quarterback situation. Once you have a good quarterback, you got to do everything to make sure he's straight. Because if once, like you said, once Luck left, they still searching. They still. And injuries happen. We get it. That happens to everybody.
Mm,
Everybody's quarterback will hurt. And then you ain't got no backup, and your season is getting ready to go to shits. It is.
that's
And
pretty much.
damn, that's ugly. And I feel for them, and I feel for the Colts fans because when you look at their next 4 games, they got to go to the Seahawks. So Philip Rivers' first game may be against the Seahawks. I hope not. Then the 49ers come to town. And they're going to blitz the shit
Yes, the
out of whoever's back
22nd.
there. They're going to blitz the shit out. Whoever's there, they're going to get them. Then you got the Jags
There's some
coming in
tickets to
town.
go there. Tickets to go there.
Probably
That's
will.
all.
You got the Jags. Then you got they might go 0-4. Seahawks,
Ooh.
49ers, Jags, Texans.
Oh yeah, that's 0-4 right there. Yeah, it's 0-4.
Woo.
It better be
Woo.
on
It
our
should,
behalf, but
yeah,
it should
man,
be.
they ain't got no quarterback, bro. And they gonna end the season
Right.
8-9.
Hey, let me ask you, did you see where they was talking about another backup quarterback could be Tyler Warren?
Desperate, desperate.
Yes.
They gonna be
Yes.
wild. They're gonna be
He he
wildcatting it to death.
he played quarterback in high school, they said.
Yeah,
So it's
well,
like,
yeah, okay. Do if you want to. You better go ahead and yeah. What you need to do is check them waiver wires and hope somebody cut somebody, and it's anyway around. Even if you had Daniel Jones, this was going to be tough. Now you probably wouldn't lose all 4. Or, I give it to you. Probably go 2-2, 3-1 at the most, but probably 2-2. But now it's a wash, man. Sorry though, coach. Sorry, but not sorry. Well, I guess he heard
mm,
everybody's cry. Shador Sanders is going to
right.
remain quarterback 1 for the rest of the season. Duh. Duh. Who you going to? Mr. Dillon is not good. Shador has his bad moments, but his good outweighs the bad. And granted, they said that this is so crazy. So you have a lot of these people who's in the know, and they said, well, Stefanski does not call the plays anymore. He gave up that right 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But he hears what comes through that headset, and he can veto anything that comes through. So when you decide you want to do a reverse Philly special double slash double scoop banana split pass without your quarterback, you should have call timeout. Get the no. Get him in here. Dude's hot. And he can scramble good enough, just as good as enough to do what he gotta do. But no. You are so headstrong that you don't care for this dude. Because any coach with the right mind, especially on 4th down plays, especially on 2-point conversion, you are the guy.
Oh man.
It got to go through you.
Yeah.
and you agree to that against the weak ass Titans. Y'all lost to the Titans.
No
That's
sense.
sad. That's sad. Man, what was your thoughts, man, when you seen it, man? That head coach said, "Yeah, come on, brother. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to lose this game. I guess he. I don't even know the number one pick. Uh, if they get the the number two pick, we gonna get a quarterback, another quarterback.
Another
You gonna
quarterback.
get Indiana's quarterback. It's still you.
I mean, it
You
just
still be there.
right. It just tells you though. I mean, the y'all just it's like y'all almost just threw the game. It's like they did it on purpose to throw the game away. They like, oh man, hold up, we can win this. Like, hold up, no, no, let's take it. Now let's put Shador out. Let's run this wildcat, and knowing they're gonna already see what's gonna know what's gonna go on. So
Right.
yeah, let's do that. Like this man had ran two, has already ran, a touchdown in today. Having one of the great games you've
Yeah.
seen him in the Browns uniforms. What they've been waiting for to say, oh, he's the next guy up. But then y'all run the most significant play of the game without him.
Supposed
That
to be your best.
makes absolutely no sense.
Supposed to be your best play. Your best 2 point
Mm-hmm.
conversion. And if that was it, when Junkins and them back there handing it off like they quarterbacks, and for somebody to try to throw it and didn't throw it because he couldn't throw it, yeah, yeah, that's bad work, man. That's bad work. Good luck. Good luck to Browns. The thing about it is you can't even get the number one pick because the Titans still suck and they got the number one pick. But they beat you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Make it make sense. Also, make it make sense. Isaiah Likely catch in the end zone that was deemed not a catch 10 weeks ago. The Packers had the exact same thing and they called it a catch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
NFL, what y'all doing with your referees? What y'all doing with your referees? I mean, come on, man. The exact same thing happened. And they said, no, he had enough possession. And that's cool because I can catch it one hand or two hands, get a feet, and somebody can come up and punch the ball out. Oh, no, he didn't completely, he didn't take another. Why do I got to take a step when you see it all the time? People catch it, tippy toe, caught, then they go out of
That's it.
bounds. That's
Yeah,
it. That's a catch.
that's it.
Everybody doesn't fall on the ground in the process. You can catch the ball like that, hold it out. So of course, dude's gonna keep on. So you gonna have to just squeeze the hell out of that ball, bro. Like you can't let it go. You have to break. Like maybe he should have just brought it in. And that made it break old boy's arm. Okay, who cares? It's TV. We see a lot of gruesome shit before, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's break his arm and keep the ball. We don't
Right.
care. But bro,
Keep it.
but I'm gonna say this, catch or not catch the Ravens, man. Y'all, bro, you can tell Lamar's still hurt. Lamar is not
Yeah,
100%.
it ain't saying Lamar.
Yeah, nah, he's trying to protect his stuff. Yeah, that offense does not look good. You got old heads dropping balls still. Freaking Andrews, and I mean it's. I mean, I know the thing about it is we know he ain't going nowhere, but damn, it's almost you wish he would go somewhere else. I don't know where, but you really wish because sometimes that window closes, and it looks like that window has closed because the thing about it. And I was talking to Stats yesterday because he blames everything on Lamar. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, that's that Kentucky in him,
Of
the
course.
University of Kentucky.
Yeah, that's
But I
it.
told him, I said the problem is this: Lamar does not have to be the MVP every year for them to win. He should not have to be, right? That defense is horrible. If that defense was the top 10 defense, top five, as everybody's used to, they would have won most of those games. And I ain't even talking about the games he
Right.
was out, you know what I'm saying? But the games he was back, he would have to be Superman. But it is what it is. And they coming to the. It's gonna be a lot of big names that's not in the playoffs. A lot of big names. What was your thought when you saw that, Don?
I mean, that's the thing, though. I don't know if it's a lot of. Okay, let's put it like this. We know sports bet gambling is big now, huge now across the nation.
Yep.
Now we got college football, we got college basketball, we got pro basketball, we got pro, football, and a lot of things. The referees are determining a lot of outcomes and situation in games.
Yep.
Talking about the scoring, the things that are leading, making them like, look, I control this game. And it's a lot of no calls and a lot of calls that are BS and everything else, and penalties and fouls and this and that. So now it's like you really gotta do major. They're gonna have to. I'm thinking they're gonna have to start. It has to be something new. They might go over it with with a fine comb every now and then or every other game or whatever. But they're gonna have to start emphasizing and going in each every game and watching each ref. I mean, and the whole ref and staff now, because once you see things like that and it's a catch and it should have counted, and it's like, but y'all gonna call? Do y'all got something on this game? I mean, is it
Right.
something that?
Right.
Yeah, I think it's the referees need to take more of a need to be more on them
Well,
as they come back on the
well,
NFL and everything
well.
else.
Let's do it this way. I know you saw what the Raiders did, what Pete Carroll them did. The point spread was 8.5. They was down by 10. It's like 10, 15 seconds, whatever. They run a play. The dude catches it probably at the 40 yard line of whoever they was playing.
Right.
Uh, who was they playing? They was playing the Broncos.
Raiders. Who was Raiders?
He was playing the Broncos,
Yeah.
and so a guy got on top of him, wouldn't let him up. He wasn't really late, but he was, kind of impeding his progress. They throw a flag, so that's 5 more yards, right? So it gets down to like 35 or something like that. Pete Carroll runs the field goal team out. You know yourself, 4 seconds. You're not having a
No.
onside kick.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So not even just the refs, everybody.
Yeah.
4 seconds left. If you wasn't doing it for that spread, I don't know what you was doing. It's different, Don, if he threw it, try to throw a Hail Mary. Cause then it's like, okay, y'all not giving up. You kicked a field goal with 4 seconds left. He hits it. They cover. They got the points, 8.5. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
shady shit. This shady. This shady all the way around, and it doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous. All right. Let's get out on this one. Let's get back on this one. Don't forget tomorrow. Gonna have Bird's Eye View show and also the Wheel show tomorrow. Special guests tomorrow. Flag football, Miss Football is gonna join me, and then like I said with Bird's Eye View, Louisville's going to a bowl. We'll see if people's interested. You got the Louisville basketball team. Was 1-1 last week. Lost to Arkansas. Came back with a big win over Indiana. I've got Memphis coming up this Saturday, so we'll see what's going on. The Lady Cardinals
Mm-hmm.
showed up and showed out last week and bounced back with a big time win. So let's get ready for that. We'll be rocking and roll
Ball
with
State.
that.
Ball State Wednesday. Yep. Ball State for the ladies Wednesday coming up. Yeah.
Yep.
9 o'clock. Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what's going on.
Let me tell you this. Don't waste your energy trying to pull people out of a lifestyle they don't want to lead. Sometimes you just gotta let them be where they're going to be, and go about your business.
Go about your business. Go about your business. Go about your business. And a lot of schools did their business this year. Congratulations to all the champions. Big time. You guys deserve it. We enjoyed it. The other teams,
Another football
it's
season.
nobody cares about second place. They only care about who wins. Don't worry about it. Shake it off. Keep it moving. Keep your head up. God bless. We out. Peace.